Start with the news that's taken us all by surprise this afternoon and may or may not explain the delay. Louis Rees-Zammit has announced he's joining the NFL on a player pathway with the hope of joining a squad one day. When did you learn of the news and what's your reaction?
Learned of about an hour ago. Yeah, so spoke to Louis, about probably half an hour ago. So yeah, it was.
So it does explain.
Yeah, a little bit of a shock to it. Look, Gloucester had contacted. I spoke to George Skivington about 12 o'clock. Things have happened pretty quickly in the last sort of 24 hours. Louis rang and said, look, he'd had an approach on Sunday to go and do a training camp with the NFL. It's something that he's always dreamed of having an opportunity to do. He slept on it on Monday, went to Gloucester, didn't really think too much of it, whether it would go ahead. Was told by his lawyers not to say anything to anyone, and pretty much the paperwork has been agreed and signed, and Gloucester have agreed to release him in the last couple of hours. So he rang me to let me know, to give me that information, just to say thanks very much for his time in the World Cup and how much he enjoyed it and what has happened for him with Welsh rugby. He said he's 22. He's always dreamed of potentially playing in the NFL. He's always been a huge fan of it, and he feels that if he doesn't take that opportunity now, then it might not happen for him in the future. So look, I just wished them all the best, and we've always been a great believer in players taking sort of the opportunities that could get presented for them and those sort of chances. And just said, look, if it doesn't work out for you, what are your next steps? And he said, look, I'll come back to rugby. So he just feels there's an opportunity for him and a time for him to do that. So there's never a dull moment in Welsh rugby.